This one's called Reliving. I relived it all yesterday, that night 21 years ago, and all you know nothing about. Momentarily feeling sorry for myself again, that you had other plans, or not, and still we are going separate ways. I stood balanced on the precipice of thought, just as I had then, standing there with my boy, telling you to come eat pizza with us if you were being serious and had no plans to celebrate. Did you know, in that moment between my invitation and your polite decline and our goodbye, a river of truth ran through me and I could no more stem its tide? I was minutes away from letting it all spill out without a filter, and damn the consequences of rocking your boat. So what if I was to be the cause of your shipwrecked dream? Was not this the truth of why we had come again to be? But I let it go and watched you go. That night, when I got home, tears fell. I lay shaking, sobbing, as I knew you knew nothing of how everything came back to you for me. Then I pulled myself together, and I sang you a love song, and fell to my knees, as I do whenever it comes back to you. I whispered a prayer and wrote you a poem. I thanked God for my every remembrance of you, and I dreamed of the day you remembered too. So yesterday, I went about my life, feeding the chickens, petting the dog, keeping the promises I made to God. I took care of me, considering as I sat in the bath where to move and what to do next, when again I have come to another clean slate beginning again in this story without an end. I climbed into bed, story swimming in my head, adrift on the seas of this timeless love. Last night, when I let go of it all, tears fell. I lay shaking, sobbing, as I knew you knew nothing of how everything still comes back to you for me. Then I pulled myself together, and I sang you a love song, and fell to my knees as I do whenever it comes back to you. I whispered a prayer and wrote you a poem. I thanked God for my every remembrance of you, and I dreamed of the day you remembered too. The reliving is what this living, this love is all about, I suppose. And nobody knows how it all goes when the clock stops and all is revealed as more or less than what it seemed. So come get your love song. Hear now this prayer. Read now this poem without rhyme or reason. Remember the time, the place, and the season when love ran out before us as we raced to the beat of this eternal love. Meet me to sit with it and see what you see. Know what you know you have always known. I have no need for a love song, no expectation of prayer. We can toss all the poems to the winds from whence they came. And as we come together, thankful for presence, if not remembrance, let us rest in this moment of beginning again, however old we are, with all that's been lost or is dying, still in the end, more than anything, it's about the living again.